What's the story, Morning Glory? What is up, Buttercup? Thank you so much for clicking on my channel and for joining me for another little quick conversation about what's been going on out here in these reality TV streets. Now, I am late to the party when it comes to the firing of Alina from TLC and Jennie Nguyen from Bravo, but here I am and I want to talk about it. So, Miss Alina, 90 Day Fiance before the 90 Days franchise. TLC went ahead and let her go because of some tweets that she had posted around 2014, 2015. If you watch the show, if you're a fan of the show, you probably already heard about this. She had posted, now, I don't know, it doesn't matter in what context that she had posted anything with the N-word. It doesn't matter if she was being playful, if she was joking, if she was being serious, if she was intentionally trying to be offensive, whatever the hell she was talking about, it doesn't matter. But I don't know exactly what she said or in what context it was used. Like I said, it doesn't matter the context. I just don't know what she said. The articles that I read referred to her, she was at a party and she was trying to describe the party that she was at. And so she was using the N-word. So I don't know how she was using it or what she was saying or what was going on, but she did use the N-word. Don't know if it was in the ER fashion or in the GA fashion. It still does not matter because she had no right, no authority, no permission, no authorization to use that word. So I don't understand how someone can be so unaware of their actions and how it can possibly affect other people and how it could make you look. How can you be that unaware? Especially with someone who suffers probably, her own, she's probably has experienced discrimination herself. She's probably experienced discrimination herself. She's probably experienced people treating her unfairly, unkindly, already prejudging what her abilities are. And so she understands how it is out here. So there's just no excuse. There's no justification for it. I don't care if she has a million black best friends who are willing to vouch for her. She has to go. She has to go. TLC did the right thing. They can't handle that type of liability. And so they say that the articles that I read said that next month, February, she will no longer be featured on TLC. So her story is going to end this month. Of course, I guess, somewhere on the internet as far as, what happened between her and Caleb. I kind of have an idea that it probably kind of went nowhere when he went back to the United States. And she also, not only did she use the N-word, but she had also had said she had made some really derogatory or offensive comments about the Muslim culture. And she was wearing some type of Indian garb or Muslim garb and a picture that she had posted of herself, I think on Instagram. And under the picture, she had put a caption or a comment that was really offensive. So I just don't get it, especially when you yourself have experienced how mean and cruel people can be. I just don't understand. But yeah, Alina had to go, so that's the end of that. Moving on to Miss Jennie Nguyen. So the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City fired her. Bravo has let her go. The issue with Jennie Nguyen is that people were saying that Bravo had known for a while about her Facebook post. So on her Facebook, she herself says it was her unofficial Facebook because it wasn't verified. But on one of her Facebook pages, there were some anti-Black Lives Matter comments, not comments, but memes posted and reposted. And I think also her Facebook page had liked posts or memes that were anti-Black Lives Matter or something like that. Either way, it came across as if she was not supportive, not basically just not supportive of the whole Black Lives movement. She referred to the whole Black Lives Matter movement and the supporters of it as thugs and violent gangs. How can you refer to an organization that is anti-violence as being violent? I just don't understand. So, of course, people might say that, during the protest, there was this whole thing about the rioting and, people breaking into buildings and stealing stuff and the looting and all of that during the protest. Those people were not Black Lives Matters supporters. Okay, they were not there for the purpose of the Black Lives Matter. They were taking advantage of a moment, of an event. That's all. There were people who would have looted at any type of an event or any type of protest that was taking place, would have shown up and done the same thing. So that's got nothing to do with Black Lives Matter and what Black Lives Matters stands for. So what I found kind of curious was how she had gone on Instagram Live to defend herself, and she was, defending her freedom of speech, but she also had said that it was not her that it was a Facebook that was ran by a social media company. So she was trying to imply that, okay, it wasn't me posting those things that was against the Black Lives Matter movement. It was the social media company that I had hired who was doing that. Well, you're hiring idiots. And if if that's true, Jennie, which I don't think it is, I think it was you. If that's true, then you're an idiot for hiring idiots. But whatever. I don't think that it was the social media. I think it was the social media company. I think it was her. And so she says that she's got the freedom of speech, but if it wasn't you, because you're claiming that it wasn't you, then why are you defending your freedom of speech? Why are you defending it? Like, how can you say, I didn't say that, but I defend the right to say that? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And on her Instagram Live, when she was issuing her apology, she had her Black gay male friend sitting next to her to vouch for her, to say that, she's not racist, she's not this, she's not that, she's a great person, she's got good character, or whatever. I don't care what he has to say. I mean, the damage has been done. And for her to say that she still stands by the right to support that those posts or whatever, whoever was in charge of that she feels like she had to say that I have the right, the freedom of speech to say whatever I want, meaning that you have the freedom of speech to post those things. It doesn't matter what your friend has to say, because your actions are proving him wrong. Okay? Your actions are proving him wrong. I don't understand how you're watching the protests taking place. You're watching people protesting. You're watching people demonstrating. And then you have these, few loose cannons who have got nothing to do with BLM who are committing these crimes. And then you just associate what these people are doing with BLM. I don't get it. How do you know whether or not the people who were looting and all of that, how do you know that they were associated with BLM? And okay, let's talk about the fires that were set, that were destroying buildings or whatever. It comes to a point where people get so frustrated of your government that is supposed to be there to protect you, killing you. You get frustrated with it. You get frustrated with watching your brothers, your sisters, your friends die constantly at the hands of the police, and nothing is ever done about it. And it's not like it just started in 2020 or it just started with Rodney King. He wasn't killed, but he was beaten by the police. It didn't just start recently. This has been going on forever and ever, going back hundreds and hundreds of years. This has been happening, and you get tired of it. Anyways, let me get off my soapbox about that. Jennie, yes, Bravo should have let her go. We don't stand for people who are against an organization that is trying to stop people from being killed by the authorities. And the controversy with Bravo was that they knew about her support of they knew about her stance against BLM, but they decided not to do anything until the people began to react, until fans of Bravo, fans of the show started reacting and putting the pressure on Bravo to get rid of her. That's when they decided to get rid of her. So it's kind of like, well, they knew that she was against BLM, but they weren't going to get rid of her because it was just too financially beneficial for them to keep her. So it was like, come on, Bravo, what are you doing? What's going on here? If you really needed someone of color on the show, another person of color on the show, you have plenty to choose from. She doesn't make or break the show. Okay, she doesn't make or break the show. So yeah, Bravo did the right thing by getting rid of her. They should have done it a whole lot sooner. I am questioning Bravo's motives for not doing it sooner, not doing it quicker. Like, what the hell is really going on over there? But it is what it is. She is gone. There's nothing that she can say or do that can defend what she did. I'm not going to stand for anyone that's against BLM. You know, they're doing good work. They're doing necessary work. They're bringing attention to some very serious issues. And yeah, it is what it is. So those are my 2 cents on the whole Alina and Jennie Nguyen situation. Now, let me see if I had anything else to add. Okay, so all the housewives on The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, they all, came out against Jennie Nguyen. Even her friend, Lisa Marlowe, she also spoke out against Jennie Nguyen. It appeared like maybe Lisa and Jennie are no longer friends. Lisa has cut off all ties with Jennie Nguyen. I don't know how true that is, but that's what it seems like. And what I want to know is, did Jennie Nguyen go against Mary Crosby's church? Because, Jen Shaw went against her church and she got arrested. Jennie Nguyen, I don't know if she went against her church, but she's fired now. She's jobless. So I want to know, did Jennie Nguyen say anything or do anything against Mary Crosby's church or Mary Crosby herself? Because that would be really funny if this was the after effects of that. Thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will definitely talk to you later. Bye.